Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're getting into an exciting video. For this video we are going to be doing a first impressions using the gorgeous and glorious Shroud Cosmetics Moonfall palette. Another Shroud palette. I'm so happy. I love Shroud. I love Shroud as a brand. I love the palettes that they come out with. I love the formula. I love the colour stories. They're just a very me kind of style brand. I love this palette so much. The colour story on this, look at this. It just, as soon as I seen this colour story, I was like, in the bag, let's get it. We're getting this. I was so excited to get this palette. I couldn't wait. And I've even shuffled all of my filming schedule just to upload this and like film with it, and this has taken priority right now since I've gotten it. So yeah, I am so obsessed with this palette. It wasn't too long ago that we got the Halloween palette, obviously for Halloween. So like this is quite soon for Shroud, which is amazing, and I want to keep that going. Let's keep going, Shroud, keep going. We want more. So yeah, I'm gonna pop up some swatches of this palette and up close pictures and video of this palette so you can see it all in action. But it's just, it's colour that's a bit murky, it's a bit grungy, it's very me. It's got the most beautiful shimmers in this palette. So the Moonfall collection is single shadows that they do, and it's, I can't remember, I think Rebirth is a new one, so I think the four corner mattes are in that Moonfall collection, and then three shimmers, I think there's three shimmers, the Artifact, Nightsong and Soulstone are shimmers in that collection as well. They've been revamped for this palette, and Devotion I think is new. I think, correct me if I'm wrong though, because I didn't do the research on that just before I started filming, so I'm kind of talking out my ass here. The shimmers are so buttery smooth, which you will have seen in the swatches. They are stunning. They're so shifty and metallic and shiny, and I've got one all over my lid. I was going to do like a half one colour, half another colour, like on the lid, but I decided to do one full colour all over just to see how shifty it was, and they're so beautiful. The mattes are stunning. I love how dark it is. I love that there's a really dark navy. I'm in a bit of a navy moment at the minute. I just really love it. I think it's a very fitting palette for Shroud. I think it's a very fitting palette for my collection anyway, so I'm very excited to be using it. I will of course be showing you this look in this video, and I will be doing a 2 looks 1 palette using this palette, which I've already planned out and I'm very excited about. If you want to see any of the up close pictures of this look, then go follow my Instagram down below, where I'll be posting all the up close eye pictures, full face pictures, and my TikTok is down there as well, so you can go follow that as well. Yeah, let's not ramble anymore. Let's see these gorgeous shimmers in action, and let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so I'm starting off this look a little bit different. I've got basically no skin makeup on. I do have a little bit of concealer on, but that's easy to wipe off if I get any fallout. I have a little bit up here around my brows just to frame my brows a little bit, and I've done my brows obviously as well, and I've got my eyeshadow primer on, which will all be listed down below. But my skin I'm not doing yet because these are quite dark shadows, and I just feel like I'm going to get some fallout from these, so I just want to eliminate that because I want this look to be absolutely beautiful. So today we're going to do, I'm thinking half cut crease, maybe not, maybe though, we'll see. I'll see how I feel as I go. Definitely want to use this navy. I want to use this to blend it out, because it's slightly lighter. Even though it's dark, it's still slightly lighter. I'm probably going to use Moonmoss. We're going to use a lot of blue green. I'm going to use Nightsong, and we're going to use Devotion. Maybe a little bit of this, we'll see. But I want to try and use a lot of colours and a lot of ones that go together, which is all the blues and greens go together really well. So let's get into this actual look. Okay, so we're going to start off with the shade Sentinel, which is kind of like a murky emerald, a really nice dark murky emerald. It's a weird colour, but I love it. I'm also going to deepen that up with Rebirth. I know I want Rebirth to be quite a focus of it, but I also want to be able to blend it quite easy, so I'm just taking some of the Sentinel shade. I'm taking this on a BH Cosmetics Rose Gold number 6 brush, which is not the biggest fluffy brush, it's like the next one down from that. So I'm just taking a dab at a time. I'm just going to slowly work this into the crease. It does build up quite dark, but I only really want this for blending purposes. I don't really mind this not being like the main focus. Also, 2 things. 1, if anything doesn't blend well up here, I've got a little spot right here. I don't know if it's an ingrown hair or something, but it's very painful right there. And then where is it gone? Because my eyeshadow primer is covering it. Somewhere here I had a little ingrown hair here, so Just if those areas go a little bit funny, that's why. I know for a fact it's not going to be anything to do with the Shroud formula, because I love Shroud's formula. It's one of the best formulas in my whole collection. So I'm really going in and blending this. When I get my blend going, I can keep adding colour, but I'm going to just get this blend going. Instead of trying to pack loads of the colour on, I'm trying to really blend it out before I build up too much. And you might find it weird that I have like concealer on, even though I want to be able to tidy up my fallout. Like, why bother put the concealer on in the first place? It's because when I get to like these areas around here, I don't want to have to go really close with concealer and ruin the blend and then reblend and then probably still get fallout anyway. So I put a bit of concealer down and I still have to wipe off down here. I'm not going to affect close to here, which is a nice little trick. Just if you're a bit afraid of like dark shades or using glitter or anything like that. If you're using loose glitter, always do your eyes first. It just makes your life easier. And I am kind of leaving in here, I kind of brought it in a bit too far on this side, but I am leaving it more like this so I can pop a bit more green in there. Okay, so now I'm going in with Rebirth, the really dark. It literally looks almost black, but it's not. It's a navy. I'm taking that on a little Cash Beauty K03 brush, which is just like a small little blending brush. And we're going to pick up a little bit of that. Again, a little bit at a time, because I want to just see how much control I can have over this. And this is going to go in my outer corner. It's mostly going to deepen up that green, but because the green isn't at its fullest potential right now, it'll still keep a bit of the blue. Okay, I'm loving how they're blending. That is so cute. I now want to take a little bit of Moonmoss, which is this more green. So when I put this on, this is going to look a lot more blue, because obviously there's more blue in this than this green. So it'll kind of add to the look. So we're going to pick a bit of that up on a BH Cosmetics Lavender Luxe number 8 brush, which is like the pinched fluffy brush. And this is going to go on this inner part in here. But I am bringing it up high enough. I want this to be nice and grungy. I have also brought it down a little bit here, because why not? So now I'm going to take Rebirth, which is the navy again. I'm taking that on a MAC 214 brush, which is like a small little stubby kind of smudgy brush, and we're going to use that on the lower lash and just connecting that on the outer corner, making sure that it blends into this nicely. So just building it up nice, because I want this lower lash to be really smoky, but I am leaving this inner third in here alone, because I might put that little shimmery green in there. Then I'm just going to take Sentinel again, the lighter, more emerald green. I say lighter, they're all dark. All the mattes in this are dark, except that kind of moss green, which normally I'm kind of like, I'd like a lighter blending shade, but I think the colours that are here can blend each other out in a way, like the way I have this, you know what I mean? Like, so that dark emerald green can blend out the navy, because the navy is so dark. But I'm taking that on the same brush that I used to blend with it earlier and just fluff out along this lower lash. Again, it's mostly to keep the focus on the navy, not necessarily to add an emerald to the look. Okay, so now taking a little bit of my glitter primer. I think we're all going to rejoice when I actually finish this tube, but I just feel like it's gone on and on forever. I can't wait to open my new one. I'm going to take that on a Cash Beauty K09 brush, which is like a flat, super flat and skinny packing brush, and just going to pop this all over the lid. And I feel like I am going to cut the crease a little bit just with the glitter primer, just going in and carving that out by putting down a little bit of pressure just above my natural crease a little bit. I'm also just taking a tiny, like teeny weeny little bit of that and just dabbling it on that inner corner in here. Still the glitter primer, just kind of whatever is left on the brush, just so I have some sticky for the green to stick to. Okay, so we're going to take Nightsong, which I'm so excited to use this shade. It's like a blue that kind of has a purple with a teal. It's so pretty. And I was going to do like kind of half of it that and then half of it Devotion, the shimmery purple. But I kind of want to see how much shift there is in this, so I kind of want to do this all over now. So I've just wiped off that brush a little bit. It still has glitter primer on it though, but just a bit of residue from that. And we're just going to pop this on the lid. I am going to leave the tiniest little pocket right here on my lid that just attaches to my inner corner for that shimmery purple though, because I do still want a tiny bit of that on the lid, because that's so pretty. It's so blue. I was not expecting it to be that blue. That's so stunning. Just going to take my small little blending brush, the one that I used for Rebirth, the navy shade on top, and just taking a little bit more of Rebirth and just pressing that where it meets the shimmer, just so we have a nice blend as usual. These are all steps I always do. Okay, so now I want to take Artifact, which is that gorgeous like olivey green that kind of shifts to a blue. And I think there's a bit of like a purple in there as well somewhere when it shifts out, or like a burgundy kind of shade. I'm just taking it on a flat brush. This is just one I got off eBay. Any small little brush will do. Quite softly pressed, so just be careful with the shimmers in this palette. They're very softly pressed. They can crumble when you dig in, so don't dig in. I'm just going to take that on my lower lash, where I put the glitter primer, and just overlap that with the navy. Ooh, she's pretty. There's a lot of fallout from this palette, so just bear that in mind. Last little step, I'm just going to take a small little pencil brush. This is a BH Cosmetics Rose Gold number 10. Small little pencil brush, and we're going to take Devotion, which is like a purple that shifts into like this gorgeous mint shimmer, which I think would be beautiful with this. It's all weird, but it's all wonderful. We all love it. And that's just going to go and wrap around my inner corner in here, just as something a bit weird in this look. So it's going to go into that little pocket that I left blank here, blend it into that blue, and then wrap all the way around and blend into the green. Okay, I am going to finish off my eyes, do my skin, do my cheeks, and do my lip, and then I'll come back and let you know what I use on the rest of the face. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I thought I was going to go darker on the lip, but I decided on a soft pink to go with this eye, but I'm in love with this look. I love it so much. I love these lashes as well, which I'll go through now in a second. So to finish off the eyes, I was going to do a wing liner, decided not to. I got in those kind of moods. So instead I went on my waterline with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade LSD, which basically is that lid colour. In a pencil, it's that shade. And then I've moved on from my Urban Decay Perversion mascara. I'm on to my MAC Magic Extension mascara, which I have kind of been using on and off a little bit. So I'm gonna try and finish it, but there's still lots left in it, so I'll be using this for the next while, especially when I'm filming. And then my Beautifl lashes, and they're not new, they're just, I forgot about them. They're the Cash Beauty Crystal Nights lashes in the style Solstice. So they're just super wingy and like spiky, and they're just so pretty, and I love it with this look. For cheeks, I went in with my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Sun Kissed Glow bronzer in the shade Fair, the lightest shade, just to bronze up my skin. My blush then is the Clinique Cheek Pop in the shade Melon Pop, just like a soft peachy pink for the cheeks. And then for highlight, I don't think I've used this on camera yet, but I have used this outside of filming. This is the BPerfect Get Wet highlighter from BPerfect and Stacey Marie, and it's in the shade Skin Sheen, and it's this bad boy here. It's one of those like really translucent, iridescent, kind of shifts a couple of different shades, but gives like a real wet look to the skin, hence the name. But like when you're out with the light, you can't see it, and then you can just see this gorgeous sparkly glow. So this kind of shifts from like a lime green to like a teal to a little bit of a pink as well, so it's very beautiful. And then my lovely lip combo, I've put a tingly gloss on, like a plumping gloss, and I can really feel it tingling right now. I'm very conscious of it. I went in with my MAC lip pencil in the shade Soar, which is like a rosy rose kind of colour. My lip colour is something that I didn't think I was going to use on camera anymore, but I didn't know, I decided these kind of come back into the limelight again. This is the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in the shade Skin Tight. It was just the perfect colour, and I have it, and I mean, I'm not going to get rid of stuff I've paid for because of someone, you know what I mean? So I use that. And then over top of that, I went in with the Soap and Glory Sexy Mother Pucker lip gloss in the shade Rose and Shine, which is like a soft pink shade, and I just put that on top, and these work. These are very plumping because they're very tingly. Okay guys, so that is everything that I used on my face, and this is our first look using the Moonfall palette. It is beautiful. Like, it's Shroud formula. What more can I say? I don't need to say anymore. Look at the colours, look how grungy and colourful it is. It's very me. Perfect addition to all the rest of the palettes that I have from Shroud. Always want them to do more. It's a winner, and yeah, I cannot wait to get into a 2 looks on palette. I cannot wait to play more with the greens. I really want to play with this shade here and the purple and this one down here. I think we're going to have a fun time. So I want to know down in the comments below what you think of the Moonfall palette. Did you get the Moonfall palette? I know some of you guys were asking me on Instagram if I had ordered it. Obviously, I mean, yeah, obviously I did. It was Shroud, come on. Yeah, and I have it. Here's the content that you've been waiting on. But yeah, the Moonfall palette, I want to know in the comments down below what you think of the palette. Are you going to pick it up? Are you waiting on it for the pre-order? Have you already got it? What are your thoughts? What colours do you want me to do together? I have a couple of looks planned already, but in the future, what colours do you want me to pair together in the palette? Let me know all that down below. If you did like this video, give me a big thumbs up down below. It's the quickest, simplest and easiest way to give me a little bit of support, to get me around to more people, and also let me know that you like the video, and I will continue to do many more. Also, don't forget to subscribe down below to see all the gorgeous looks that I will create with this palette. We've got lots of palettes coming up. Yes, I got the Odin's Eye collab. Not all the palettes, I got 2 of them. So we're waiting on that as well. Yes, I'm still waiting to get the Chucky collection. I haven't ordered it as I'm speaking right now because it hasn't come onto an EU friendly site. So I'm waiting on that as well, and obviously I really want it. So there's a few things coming this year that I am absolutely going to be trying to get and will be coming up on my channel, so go hit subscribe down below. And as I said in the beginning, my Instagram is linked down below where I post all the up close pictures of this look. We're getting through the backlog. We're posting, don't be worrying. We're getting through it, so go follow that down below. And my TikTok as well. I really want to do more tutorials, like talking tutorials on TikTok, so go follow that down below and let me know if you want to see them coming up. But yeah, I think that is everything for me, guys, so I will see you in the next video. Bye.